Hi, I'm David Farmer, and today we're going to do a full walkthrough of TradevalueExpress. TradevalueExpress is a trade evaluation tool that can be installed on your dealership's website. It allows a customer to instantly get their trade-in value and also request an express cash offer. Let me show you how it works. So first of all, the entry point for TradevalueExpress can be multiple points around your dealership website. First of all, it can be added to your home page, the top of a SRP or VDP with our interactive banner. This allows a customer to start the process right on the page that they're on. They can enter in their year and model, and then they're presented with a list of all of the vehicles that are going to match that. After the selection, it's going to open up the user interface directly on the page that the customer is on. This allows the customer to enter the process to get their instant trade value. Let me show you how it works on a SRP as well. So maybe I'm going from the home page to a SRP, and you can see that I have the TradevalueExpress banner right up on top. This again allows the customer to start the process just by entering in the year, make, and model, or just the model. They can then select their vehicle from the list, and that's going to pop up the user interface. Now, some of the good benefits of having our system open up on the page that the customer is on, we're actually able to track the URL that we're converting the customer from, which is going to provide additional insights into the customer's behavior once you get the lead from the customer. Now, we can also trigger TradevalueExpress from a CTA button right in a search results page listing or on a vehicle display page listing. So we can create an image button, a CSS or an HTML style button that's going to trigger TradevalueExpress opening again directly on that page, giving instant access to instant trade evaluation data and the ability to request an express cash offer. Also, we can take our trade technology and install it on a page, on a specific page on your dealership's website. Now, what the great benefits of this is you would be able to utilize this URL as a landing page for any other marketing that you might be doing. Whether that's paid marketing with a display campaign, a social media marketing campaign that allow a customer to get directly to this page for an instant trade value. For our example, let's go ahead and pop back to the search results page. I'll go ahead and start just by entering in the year and model. I can select that right from the list. And again, it's going to open up that user interface. From here, we're going to allow a customer to take these next steps. Now, some of the things that we've incorporated into our user experience or user interface is a video. The video is really designed to continue to compel the customer to continue through the process instead of just serving up a form that really gives the customer either the ability to either complete it or abandon it. We give a third alternative where they can learn a little bit more about how the process works and build value in your dealership's experience. So in this case, let's go ahead and pop through that next page. Now, if you are a dealership that wants to utilize a $25 Visa reward card to reward the customer for visiting your dealership showroom, you can do that right inside of TradevalueExpress. That's also available as a separate technology with the Entice incentive solution. But in this case, you can incorporate that. This is an optional feature, and it is available for you if you want to incentivize the behavior that you want the customer to take. That first of all, it is to complete the lead form with real information, but then incentivize that customer to visit the dealership showroom to complete an appraisal. And that's what we're allowing the customer to do through this process. But in this case, let me just go ahead and enter my first name, my last name, my email address, my phone number, and then I can click next. Now, before I do that, there's a couple other pieces I want to show on this user interface. You can see here we got a customized disclosure. This allows us to put in any disclosure that you would like to have for your dealership. This is going to make sure that you are compliant. If there's anything that ever needs to change with that, we're able to update that in a moment's notice. And you can also see that the colors that I have throughout this user interface in this example is themed towards a Toyota dealership, but we can incorporate any color themes. And we match that to the OEM that you represent. And if you have multiple dealership websites, we can create multiple accounts with different color themes. That video that I showed a little bit earlier also is an OEM themed video. So it really provides this tier 1 type of experience, but right for your dealership's website. Let me go ahead and take the next step here. This is where we're giving the customer the ability to select the condition of their vehicle. So they can rate their vehicle from fair all the way to excellent. They also have the opportunity to add individual options for their vehicle, or they can price it with just the standard equipment. Now, if a customer isn't really familiar with the ranking of their vehicle, we do give them the opportunity to learn a little bit more with these information icons. I'll pop up a little pop-up message that gives them more information about what characteristics or qualities a vehicle needs to have to qualify for these different values. Let's go ahead and think that my vehicle is in very good condition. I want to price it with standard equipment. I can go ahead and then take the next step. Now, what we're going to do here is provide the customer the opportunity to request an express cash offer. To make this request, all the customer has to do is upload 6 different images. And we give the customer the ability to upload 6 images instead of answering 40 or 50 different questions such as, do you have any dents, stings, or scratches on the vehicle? Do you have a spare tire? Do you have 2 sets of keys? Any of those types of questions. Really what we want to be able to do is get the customer engaged in the process, make it easy, make it frictionless, but also give somebody at your dealership all the information necessary to put a real appraisal number, a real hard number on the vehicle. Now, of course, you're going to have the opportunity to inspect the vehicle before you have to ultimately commit to this number, but the goal would be to get somebody at the dealership involved in the process. So this makes the process very easy for a customer to upload these images. I'm going to go ahead and just do this real quick. So I'm going to put an image of the front of the vehicle, the rear of the vehicle. We're going to request the customer to upload an image of the odometer, the passenger side vehicle, the driver side of that vehicle, and then the VIN number. So any of your professional appraisers, this is going to give them enough information to put a real number on the vehicle. And then the customer can also add any comments that they might want. Maybe they say that the vehicle has been serviced every 3,000 miles. Or any other types of comments that they want to share. Now, we also include another video right in the user interface that explains how the process works, uploading the images, and that they're going to get an express cash offer back. Now, since we already have the customer's contact information, including the email address, and now we're going to have all 6 images for the vehicle. As soon as the customer clicks that next button, we're going to send an email to your dealership management team. So you can set up as we get set up with our technology on your dealership's website. And as soon as they click the next button, we're going to send an urgent notification to your management team, giving them the opportunity to put the express cash offer on the vehicle. That is, you're going to be able to do that right from the email, log into the back-end system of Entice TradevalueExpress, enter in that express cash offer, and then save it. And as soon as you save it, it's going to submit that express cash offer to the customer. So really, 15 to 30 seconds is all it takes to complete the process. And that's automatically going to get sent back to the consumer. So now you're relying upon your management team to put a real number. You can get super aggressive for the vehicles that you want to have, but you're really making it a very personalized and a personal experience for the customer. And if there's more information that you need to put a real number, maybe you just have that manager reach out to the customer while they're in the system and ask them some additional questions, maybe try to set up an appointment for the customer to come in to the dealership to have that that full inspection. Now, once a customer selects the evaluation, we do ask the customer if they're looking to replace the vehicle and to get more information about that. So really, in every step that we want to take with the customer, we want to build more information into the lead, and we want to continue to engage the customer into buying behavior on your dealership's website. So we find out what vehicle the customer is interested in replacing that vehicle with, and then we allow the customer to complete by scheduling an appointment at the dealership. So we have kind of a cool user interface to be able to collect this information. So it's Monday, September 21st. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So you can see my next available appointment. We're pushing that out until 4 o'clock. So really, we're trying to immediately get that customer into the dealership showroom if possible. Really utilizing really strong appointment setting techniques. Do you want to come in right away? Do you want to come in later tonight? Maybe do you want to come in tomorrow? But we give the customer the ability to select what's going to make sense for them. So maybe I want to schedule an appointment for Tuesday at 1 p.m. Now you can see that I have my current vehicle, I have my next vehicle selected, I have the date and time selected for the vehicle inspection. I can go ahead and complete this right now. So when I complete this, we're going to provide the customer with a trade value certificate. So the trade value certificate is really designed to build value in the whole process for this experience for the customer. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit here on this. So the first portion of this trade value certificate is going to include all the customer's information, the appointment day, appointment time if they selected one, the vehicle of interest, what their next vehicle is. And then we start to include the information about the trade itself. So we got the year, make, model, style, the mileage, the condition, the selected condition. We have the zip code. Now we're sharing all of the values. So we're really trying to kind of put a ceiling and a floor into the negotiations as far as what the overall value of this vehicle is. So in this case, the customer selected very good. 23% of all cars we value qualify in this range. And then we're going to give full disclosure in this trade value badge that we have here, providing a lot more information about the vehicle itself, the conditions of that vehicle. That's going to help you justify any reconditioning that's needed when the customer has the vehicle appraised. So we're going to be able to give them transparency into the process. We give them an instant result, and we give that information right there. Now, if a customer did complete an express cash offer or requested that express cash offer, we're going to have this notification set right on the trade value certificate. Now, we're going to let them know that the dealership has received the request for the express cash offer, and then somebody's going to be in contact soon. Once approved, the express cash offer is going to be included in a separate email. So we're creating the expectations that somebody is going to be reviewing the information and supplying that. And then we can include other information on the certificate that's really going to allow you to overcome any objections of the actual cash value of the vehicle. Now, we can just go ahead and jump into the express cash offer part. I'm just going to go jump into my email. And then if I am a used vehicle manager, or I'm a manager that's authorized to put a used vehicle valuation on a vehicle for express cash offer, I'm going to receive an email just like this. It's going to include the customer's information. It's going to include all the information about the vehicle itself. And it's going to include the images of the vehicle that has been uploaded into the system. So you got all of these images, really providing a professional appraiser all the information to put a real hard number on the vehicle. And what's great about this technology here is you can also utilize for any other type of communication that you're having from your salespeople with potential customers. Maybe it's just a phone up and a customer wants to get a vehicle appraisal, and really your way to do it now is to have that customer maybe text images over, and then that has to be shared with the used vehicle manager, and then you can put a sight unseen appraisal, or you can just share this link for TradevalueExpress with the customer and let them know that they can upload images right into the system, right on your dealership website, and you know that's going to securely make it right to a used vehicle manager, and then you're going to be able to track who received that email, who put the Express Cash offer right in the back end of our system. Now what I'm going to do real quick just to make sure that this process works, let me zoom out a sec. Okay, so I can log out of the system. So right from this email, what I can do is click the Make Express Cash Offer. It's going to bring me to the home page for Entice, so I can log into the system. And as soon as I log in, it's automatically going to open up this customer's record and pop up an area where I can enter in that Express Cash offer. So let's say this is a vehicle that I like. It's something that I think as a used vehicle manager that I want on the lot. I want to be super aggressive. So maybe I say I want to be 15,220 for this vehicle. I have to put in my username and password to save that into the account. It lets me know what the Express Cash offer is and that the user approves that. Now, as soon as you approve that, an email is automatically going to be sent out to that customer. If I pop over to my email and just do a quick refresh, you're going to see that I'm going to receive an email from the system with that Express Cash offer. So you can see right there, 15,220 is my Express Cash offer. It's fully tracked, got the customer's information. The customer could also print off this Express Cash offer certificate to bring into the dealership. So really creating a personalized experience, building transparency into the process so the customer can get that instant trade value from KBB, and then also get the customer to get them to get an Express Cash offer really in just a matter of minutes. So that is TradevalueExpress from Entice. If you want more information, please visit TradeValue-Express.com.